Really well cleared. Ipswich are looking to go forward now. Looks a good ball through. It's a great... And the shots! Goal! Was there ever any doubt? Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish. It's a great shot! After 10 minutes is number 12. It is a super start. So far, so very good. Kajuste. Oh, just skips to a decent hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Really was just waiting to pounce on any... He was gifted a chance. In for a header! With his head, but couldn't steer it in. I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down. Way off the ball. Now it's Messi. Back to the goalkeeper. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kajuste looking understandably energised after his goal. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Valverde. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. It's a shade optimistic. Ipswich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course, great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, Osadal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Deftly away. And now a second chance to counter. Oyarzábal looking to penetrate opposite. And the shot! Has been indicated. Hutchinson. Hurst. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity.
He's gone for goal! That's cause for worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
He's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Davis plays it short. Nicely weighted ball. That should get the job done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Good looking ball. Perfectly measured that. Messi! Yes, it's there! They have brought themselves an equaliser.
We're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if
really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
well, it makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Now it's Oyasama. It's in tidily. He's found support out wide. Lessie. Oh, such a clever touch. And the finish! Manchester United! The game is well and truly turned on its head. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure for them.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he put it away? Valverde gets good distance on it. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Davis has an out wide and in space. Back out. It could be danger here. He has found chance to shoot. Cleared without complication. And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have never mattered.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hits one! Should have equalised. Manchester United clearly now in need preservation mode.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain free now.
He's got away. There's the hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Time added on 4 minutes. We'll see. So that's it. It is all over. It is a very, very tidy start. A great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please put your hands together.
What do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I'm not sure if the two bosses would agree with me, Peter, but I thought it was a very good advert for the league on day one.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he can clear it away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to bringing the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, finding outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Mikel Oyarzabal. Good Son Heung-min. Fajoli. There's no flag. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Can he latch on to this? Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's found a way through, and Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, such a great run. I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way. Downs. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
It just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That has been knocked clear. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Fajoli gets over and intercepts. The ball's gone astray.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Tries to dink it in, and there's green grass ahead of him. Fajoli. Oh, good ball! Son Heung-min gets flagged offside.
Ada kau mana?
No, that was never going to make it. And this goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
Which way will things go in the
And
second
closing
half?
half, but it's still where we started, 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's Son Heung-min. Taylor. Sulemana. This is the time you need that pace. Something coming inside here. Donnarumma aims it. Robertson. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And it's Messi. Now Son Heung-min. Messi, such good technique. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he has found a way through. Interesting ball. That's a shade optimistic. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cage-all game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Looking for the runner. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. He's onside. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Well, they can break here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, just skips past his man.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's picked out the run. Great ball, and he's in here. He's certainly onside here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent hit! Oh, yes, it's finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now goes the question, will they stick or twist?
Simplicity itself.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So these have taken the lead.
It's been their hard work, but it's got to be something. I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he was quick to react. And time is up. Well, plenty of talking points and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's a poor result. They offer very little.
It's undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down on any build-up play in that area.
He's had a hit! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gabriel. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Odegaard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saka plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. They're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Havertz. He's found a way past. Martinelli. Valverde does well to get it back. Messi aims beyond the defence. That's Oyarzabal. He's found a way through. Oyarzabal! A wonderful effort all by himself.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
Rice. Approaching the half-hour mark. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Martinelli. Merino. That's been cut out. Well played. Timber. For Rice.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ball has bounced loose now. Mikel Oyarzabal has found the net here, of course. He's found support out wide. He has found a way through. Merino. Martinelli. Referee's given a throw. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Great defending, strong and determined. He's had it taken off him. There's the half-time whistle. It's half pitchers singing along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United then so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Martinelli. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Saliba. Now Ødegaard. Rice. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Martinelli. Ødegaard. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's gone forward. Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min has set up one goal so far. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Son Heung-min. That has been cut short. Oyarzabal. It's Son Heung-min. And the shot! He's taking no chances there. Saka. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Timber. For Rice. Oyarzabal. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Havertz. Saka has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have all themselves off the canvas.
And that really is so impressive. Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Arsenal surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Merino.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's tried one! Oh, we're quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. And the party overly willing to compromise. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who added this? And that would have been some goal. On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that's it. That was always inevitable. Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Caicedo. Palmer. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Palmer. Here's over the line. That looks a decent ball. Terrific header! Just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick ball, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Son Heung-min.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
James. Palmer. He's got away.
A good take in a good area.
Try up for a header. He will be livid with himself. Lavia kicks it up from the goal kick.
Pedro Neto.
It's Oyafama. That has been cut short. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Palmer. Robertson going full tilt down the left. Messi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. James.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cucurella. Badia Shield. Colwell. Palmer. Here's Son Heung-min. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he stands tall, impenetrable. There is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Manchester United still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
649.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is fit.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's played it in low. Tries to get it clear. And the ball's come loose here.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. Tries a shot! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 18, Mikel Oyarzabal. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Pedro
So time for
Neto.
change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 18.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Great ball if he can get there. That's an excellent interception. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Valverde. And that's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 45. Coming on the field is number 14.
But still, he just read it. It's looking wide. And it's Messi. But Yashil makes the interception. Palmer. Referee's given a throw. Palmer. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it.
2 added minutes has
Well,
been
both
indicated.
sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, underlit by it too.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. And he skips past his man. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he cuts out the supply. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations. Daka. Chip through. That's good vision. Messi. He has found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Deftly done. Justin. And it's Ayew. Ayew towering forward here. Big pressure, plenty of it. Fashul. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Thus. Sumare. Daka. No, he's not getting his way this time. Good ball over the top. Thomas. He's found a way through. Daka. And he's away. Daka! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Thus cuts it out. Justin. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's picked his way through. So surely he could be in here. That is good. There's the end of the first half. There it is, half time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
So it's been even so far.
Some first half
Which way will
thoughts.
things go in the
It's
second
been a
half?
pretty abject
Ours, of
performance.
course.
No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half time. Here we go again.
Manchester United really can't count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Ayew. Now it's Messi.
That looks a good ball through.
Hits one!
He's done it! Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min!
United are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out. It's paid off here. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. And it's Ayuk. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Justin kept his eye on it, and he's there. Your impression so far, Jim? Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Donnarumma.
Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Caicedo. Brilliantly cut out. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! Denied brilliantly.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first of the game for either side, actually.
Son Heung-min goes short. Kobe tries to clear.
Messi! Loose ball that has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Winks. He's shifting through the gears here.
Winks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's fabulous. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that could set him on his way. Messi, and he's lost his man here. There's the shot! Taken with style. Two ahead, late in the day. Game over surely.
And that really is so impressive. I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up front.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on.
Thomas really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run. Thomas.
That's that, the end. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
There you
there.
have it, a fine win for our boys.
After all of that, Jim,
This is
what
just
are you
we
thinking?
like to see.
I think we just saw a team winning.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's out for a goal kick. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacing opponents. But his size is a strength too.
And again! Well, now, it's fallen kindly here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, they for some treatment.
Indonesia break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Indonesia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's there to clear it. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely aimed pass. And here's the chance to counter. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Son Heung-min. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Great hit! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the volley. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw. Son Heung-min. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's headed upfield. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is a little undercooked. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Indonesia clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Indonesia come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target. Great chance! Sticks it away. 2 out and threatening to pull clear. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to push in the high finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Son Heung-min. Now, what about a counter-attack? Noticeable change in the approach to the big chance. What a great finish! And the lead is extended still further. That really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was agreeing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. And the finish! It's done! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away!
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He welcomes it in. Lee Kang in. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And they're quick to press.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The pass is intercepted. But that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Son Heung-min.
4 added minute has been indicated.
Added minutes on the board. And the shot! It's in! It's so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are legally closed, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Tunisia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good